Welcome back. Today we are looking at the ultimate guide to using Apple 2024 MacBook Pro laptop with M4 Pro 12-core Celsius. As a technology pioneer who has spent decades dissecting silicon architectures, evaluating workflow bottlenecks, and relentlessly hunting down the absolute bleeding edge of consumer computing, I rarely find myself genuinely staggered by annual hardware refreshes. Check the video description for the updated price link. Incremental bumps, inches, clock speed, and nominal battery improvements have long been the industry standard. However, the release of the Apple 2024 MacBook Pro featuring the ferocious M4 Pro chip equipped with a 12-core CPU, 16-core GPU, 24 GB of unified memory, and 512 GB of blazing fast SSD storage encased inches a striking space black finish shatters that complacent mold. This machine is not merely an iterative update, it is a seismic realignment of what portable computing can achieve, specifically architected to harness the emergent power of on-device neural processing and Apple Intelligence. When you evaluate professional notebooks today, you are looking for an ecosystem that bridges raw computing fortitude with uncompromising efficiency. Whether you are rendering hyperdense 8K video timelines, compiling monolithic software codebases, or deploying local machine learning models, your hardware cannot afford to flinch. The 2024 M4 Pro MacBook Pro arrives at this exact intersection. For a deeper look at high-performance gear designed for heavy workloads, you might also want to explore this related product guide, which highlights robust tools built for demanding environments. To truly appreciate what Apple has accomplished with the M4 Pro architecture, we must look beneath the sleek space black chassis. Apple has engineered a silicon marvel that redefines power efficiency and thermal dynamics. The core configuration under review features a 12-core CPU comprising performance and efficiency cores, meticulously balanced to execute hyper-threaded tasks without spiking thermal thresholds or draining the battery prematurely. The 16-core GPU brings an unprecedented level of graphical fidelity to mobile workstations, featuring hardware-accelerated ray tracing and mesh shading capabilities that rival dedicated desktop graphics cards. This allows 3D artists, game developers, and cinematic editors to manipulate complex lighting and textures inches real-time right on the screen. Coupled with 24 GB of unified memory, a high bandwidth, low-latency pool shared directly between the CPU and GPU memory bottlenecks are virtually eradicated. Applications load instantly, multitasking is buttery smooth, and heavy data sets remain easily accessible. Storage performance is equally critical. The 512 GB ultra-fast SSD utilizes advanced flash controllers to deliver read and write speeds that make transferring massive multi-gigabyte files feel instantaneous. Furthermore, the 14.2-inch Liquid Retina XDR display remains an industry benchmark, offering extreme dynamic range, a 120 Hz promotion refresh rate, and sustained brightness levels that make outdoor editing or HDR color grading an absolute breeze. As a technology pioneer, I pushed this machine into the crucible of extreme workflows to evaluate its real-world stamina. Inch's professional video editing suites like DaVinci Resolve and Final Cut Pro, Multicam 8K, ProRes timeline scrubbed without a single dropped frame. The hardware decoders baked directly into the M4 Pro silicon handle multiple streams of high-resolution video effortlessly, freeing up the CPU cores for background rendering and task management. When compiling software codebases with heavy dependencies, the 12-core CPU configuration blazed through build times that previously required heavy desktop workstations. The thermal architecture is remarkably silent during intense compilation cycles. The fan spun up softly but efficiently, preventing thermal throttling and maintaining peak turbo frequencies over extended durations. Check the link in the description to get yours today.